Their relationship with summer and the autumn leaves is like the rot of them being like, actually, you know what? I don't like you very much. Bye. Hello there, human beings. My name is Comedian, also a human being. We're all human beings here, and we're going to have a lovely time together and have a human being time. We're going to be humans being, not humans doing. That old chestnut. We're going to watch or listen to the song Autumn Leaves by BTS. My livestream chat has been demanding to hear this for a while. Nixelvin made it happen with cold hard cash. That's how I operate. No principles, no morals, just cash. That's it. So this should be a good song, because if it isn't a good song, then why were you requesting this, chat? Think about that. So if you think or hope this is a good song, subscribe and get comfy. We're going to do this right now. It's like a Justin Bieber intro. Summertime in the city, everybody's having sex. No, that's a different song. Different song, I got distracted. Ooh, I was about to say, are they making dead leaves a good thing or a bad thing? Because there's two very different thoughts on that, you know? There's people that love autumn and think it's brilliant. It's kind of a bit like snow, I think. And then there's people that think dead leaves are gross and they get moldy and rotten and it's a sign of the summer being over. Seems like negativity so far. I like this wavy beat. Crumbs. Why crumbs? I'm just imagining birds now. Or they need to wash their hands. Okay, so that's quite interesting. I like the allegory of a relationship ending as being like autumn. I guess it does come back to what I was saying earlier about how autumn can be either, you know, a nice thing or a cozy thing, or you can see it as being like the withering away, the dying of summer. So I feel like the metaphor of this song is that you know, their relationship with summer and the autumn leaves is like the rot of them being like, actually, you know what? I don't like you very much. Bye. This is interesting. I wonder if both partners in this song are supposed to feel the same way, because what we have now is like strong denial, you know, the please don't fall, as in the person who's singing, the narrator, obviously knows that this is doomed. They know that autumn is indeed coming, winter is indeed coming, R.I.P. Ned Stark, and yet they're begging it not to happen, even though it's inevitable. It's like watching a car crash. That's an interesting way of referring to a lover. You who makes eye contact with me. Oh, I see what they're saying. So I want the version of you that can look me in the eyes. This is quite bleak, really. I mean, if you're at a stage in a relationship where you can't even make eye contact and you won't hold hands, or who wants me again, you aren't doing the bedroom stuff, then the writing has been on the wall. The writing is now, the wall has fallen down with the writing on it. That's how bad it is. That wall is gone, my friend. It's quite a nice innocence and naivety about this, because, you know, it is a very human emotion, like just being at the end of a relationship and not wanting it to be over. And it's not even necessarily denial, it's more like delusion or something. Like, it's a bit more innocent than denial. Like, it's just like a sincere desperation for the reality not to be real, kind of. You're my fifth season. Is that like fifth base? 5th season, interesting. And I like these lyrics too. As if every autumn leaf has fallen. As if everything that seemed eternal is going further away. Which very much conveys that feeling of like, when you first get into a relationship, the puppy love stage, that like, you know, the crazy highs of the early love stage, really does feel like deep down you're like, how could I ever stop feeling this way? And the answer is very easily, very easily. Someone just said, I love the gasp that June does. Thanks for pointing out, because I just heard it. It's very cool. It's like an exhale. It's like an exhale, then an inhale at the same time, or like one after the other. It's very cool. Right here, I think. I dig it. Oh, evergreen. Oh my goodness, he's getting so like abstract here. Soon as our hearts aren't walking, they carry on moving by themselves. Our foolishness, like laundry, is being hung up piece by piece. So is he like saying like these leaves are being hung up? You know, the foolishness of thinking we were meant for each other, maybe? It's a very cool metaphor. It works. It's a good message. It just works, you know. He should have done like English university. Brilliant. Even if I don't shake my branch, it keeps falling. That inevitability, like I said, is the autumn thing. Like, you know, you can try and if you try and preserve a dying relationship, it's not going to happen. If you try and preserve a tree that's shedding its leaves, not going to happen. That's the nature of autumn. That's the nature of a relationship that isn't right. Never fall. Wow, that's his standard now for a relationship. Like, when he asks out a person, he's probably like, will you date me? And also, will your leaves never shrivel and fall? And they're like, what? What are you talking about? Because it's almost like obsession at this point. It's like he's jinxing it, but it's almost like you can imagine he gets into a relationship and starts thinking, oh my god, when are the leaves going to start withering? He's like a leaf detective. It's self-reflective. Oh, this bit is really cool. I like this bit a lot. This bit of the song is like, the beat is like 10 times ramped up. I love it. Bars. I really love the metaphor between the relationship and autumn because, you know, the biggest implication is it's nature, it's natural. Not only is it inevitable when you can't stop it, but it's complete, you know, it's natural. It's a natural process you have no control over. It really sums up that feeling of helplessness. I like the duality that I want you who wants me. And it does kind of show like the metaphor also shows the disconnect between the reality of the situation, because, you know, he's saying, I can't give up on you, but it's not giving up on a person, it's giving up on the idea of them, the idea you had, because the reality is, it would be the opposite of that. Giving up, you know, not giving up on them, or, you know, actually doing the opposite of giving up on them would be like accepting it, being like, well, I love you, but this, obviously we're not right for each other. So it's more like he can't give up on the idea of them as a couple, or the idea of what she could have been. all day. Man, if you've been through like a heavy breakup or even a relationship that slowly tore itself apart, I'm sure that's devastating for you. I don't know if I can really relate to that because I'm just so blessed and attractive and stuff but it's very cool. I really love the metaphor and the imagery in that song. Like it's a perfect metaphor. I love metaphors. I'm obsessed with metaphors, and oftentimes I'll do a metaphor. I'll do a big old metaphor on the floor, and I'll be like, actually, I don't know if that works. That one works. That is a top-notch metaphor, top tier. Cool song. And the beat at the end was really, really cool. So yeah, thank you very much, guys, for suggesting that. Thank you to my live stream chat for suggesting that. Thank you to Nick Sylvin for also poking me with money stick to make it happen. Hope you guys enjoyed the reaction, and if you did, make sure you're subscribed and have notifications turned on. You can also support me on my Patreon. You can be in the credits of my videos, you can watch Run BTS and Bon Voyage reactions, you can take part in polls and stuff. Lots of fun to be had over on Patreon. Lots of fun to be had here as well in the comment section. Check it out. And also, speaking of check it out, check you out looking all cool over there. Thanks for coming around. I'll see you soon. And remember, if you like this reaction to Autumn Leaves, don't forget to subscribe and never leave.